Hello everyone, welcome back to PhytoPathoVerse. I'm Malini, molecular plant pathologist with a motto to make plant pathology easy. So we are here with day 2 of our ASRB NET 2025 revision series. Yesterday we covered the first 100 question of history section, and today we are moving ahead with the first half of the general plant pathology section covering 126 MCQs in total. Today what we will be doing, we will focus more on quick revisions and less on detailed explanation. So after each question, we will pause for 2 to 3 seconds. During that time, just look at the options and note down whichever one clicks your mind. Alright then, without wasting any more time, let's get started with day 2. Question number 1. Device for continuous culturing of microorganism is called? The answer is chemostat. Next, question 2. Striga is a which type of phanerogametic plant parasite? It is option B, semi-root parasite. Okay. Remember the examples of the rest of the types as well, right? There are 4 types: root parasite, stem parasite, partial, complete stem parasite, partial, complete root parasite. Question 3. Rapid death of cell followed by infection by a pathogen is known as? It's called necrosis. I hope this much time is enough. It's just 2 to 3 seconds I'm giving, and no need to write the whole answer. Obviously, you can just write A, B, C, D in your copies. Okay. Moving forward with question 4. Which one disease is beneficial for the growers? Option D. Color breaking of tulip, also called tulipomania, right? Will it be easy if I read out the options as well? I think so. It is a little awkward silent in between giving the seconds for writing the answers. Okay, I will read out the options as well. Question number 5. Sandalwood is a? Option A, semi-root parasite. Option B, semi-stem parasite. Option C, total root parasite. And option D, total stem parasite. The answer is semi-root parasite. Okay. Question 6. Mycorrhiza most commonly found in pine trees are which type of mycorrhiza? Option A, endomycorrhiza. B, ectomycorrhiza. C, eriophyte. D, worm. The answer is option B. Question 7. Foliar blight pathogen can be easily controlled by? Option A, Zeneb. B, Manib. C, Mancozeb. And D, Diethon M45. The answer is Zeneb. Okay. Question 8. The largest flower, Rafflesia, is a parasite of A, petiole. B, stem. C, root. And D, leaf. This is root parasite. Till now we have got 3 questions from phanerogametic plant parasites, including question number 8. So it seems it's important, right? Okay. Question 9. The algal genus which can cause disease in plant is? Option A, Cephalosporium. Option B, Ecalosporium. Option C, Dictyostelium. And option D, Echinostylium. Okay. And the correct answer is option A. Can anybody tell me which type of disease is caused by algae? If you know, you can write in comment. I'll give a hint. It is related to rust, but a specific type of rust. Okay, search it and let me know. Coming to question number 10. Epidemic of southern blight of corn or maize was due to option A, use of uniform germplasm, B, new race developed, C, breakdown of resistance, and D, male sterile T genome. The correct answer is option D. 11. Pathogens require more than one host for complete its one life cycle. It's called autoecious, heteroecious, monocyclic or polycyclic. The answer is heteroecious. For complete of life cycle, if the pathogen requires only one host, then it will be called as autoecious, right? So autoecious and heteroecious are differentiated on the basis of the number of hosts it requires, and monocyclic and polycyclic, they differs on the basis of number of cycles that requires or that they complete in one season or 1 year. Coming to question number 12. When a pathogen causes leaf infection, it results in decrease in transmission, increase in photosynthesis, increase in rate of respiration, or increase in translocation of food. The answer is increase in rate of respiration. Okay. Question number 13. Which one disease of wheat causes restriction in export of wheat from India? Option A, kernel bunt. Option B, hill bunt. Option C, loose mud. And option D, flax mud. The answer is option A. Question 14. Which one is an example of abiotic elicitor? Option A, vitamin A. Option B, vitamin B. Option C, salicylic acid. And option D, salt of heavy metals. The answer is option D. Next, 15. Cytophores are not produced by fungi, virus, anaerobic bacteria or aerobic bacteria. The answer is anaerobic bacteria. Question 16. Khaira disease of rice is due to the deficiency of? It's easy. Oh, okay, the options. Option A, nitrogen. Option B, zinc. Option C, potash. And option D, phosphorus. The answer is option B. Next, question 17. Vertical and horizontal resistance first described by option A, Van der Planck. B, H. Floor. C, K.M. Smith, and D, E.J. Butler. The answer is option A. Among all the options, only Van der Planck is the one who has majorly worked on epidemiology of plant diseases. Okay, coming to question number 18. Rishitin is a phytoalexin and it is produced by option A, tomato, B, tobacco, C. Rice, and D. Potato. The answer is potato. Okay. Question number 19. Non-specific polygenic resistance is well known as option A. Vertical resistance, horizontal resistance, option B, option C. Durable resistance, or all the above. The answer is horizontal resistance. Durable resistance is also called, means the vertical resistance is also called durable resistance. Why? Because vertical resistance is governed by what? Major genes. One or few major genes. So they are durable. On the other hand, horizontal resistance are not durable and they are governed by many minor genes. That's why they are called polygenic. Poly means many genes included and they are non-specific, whereas vertical resistance are specific. Coming to question number 20. Tyloses are produced by option A. Xylem fiber, option B. Xylem vessel, option C. Parenchymatous cell, option D. Phloem. The answer is parenchymatous cell. Question 21. Tomatin, which inhibit growth of fungi, is a phenolic compound, a toxin, glycosidic alkaloid, or antibiotic. Which one? The answer will be glycosidic alkaloid. Okay. Question number 22. The first resistance gene of plant disease management was option A N, option B CF9, option C CF4, and option D HM1. The answer is option D. And the ones you can see right hand side, I have written it with pencil, is that the first resistance gene was discovered by Briggs and Walton, whereas CF9 is the first fungal avirulin gene it was discovered by D. Witt. Okay. These are important. Question 23. Antibiotic produced by the cells called as option A B cells, option B T cells, option C lymphocytes, and option D M cells. The answer is lymphocytes. Majorly B lymphocytes. Lymphocytes are the white blood cells, right? So B lymphocytes along with, means the B cells along with the other lymphocytes, they produce antibiotic in these cells. Okay. Question 24. The first polluted disease in plant was A. Black tip of mango, B. Silvery leaf disease, C. Khaira disease of rice, and D. White tip of paddy. Answer is silvery leaf disease. Question 25. For surface disinfection, most commonly used percentage of sodium hypochlorite solution is 5%, 4%, 3%, or 1%. Answer is obviously 1% of sodium hypochlorite is normally used for surface sterilization of our diseased sample. Question 26. Pathogen loses its virulence completely or partially due to repeated subculturing or during storage is called attenuation, mutation, curing, or alteration. Answer is option A, attenuation. Question 27. Ribosomes are most distinct in fungi, bacteria, phytoplasmas or rickettsia. Answer is option C, phytoplasma. 28. Domestic quarantine exists on which disease? Rice blast, red rot of sugarcane, late blight of potato or what disease of potato? Answer is option C, what disease of potato. Domestic quarantine on which place? Darjeeling, West Bengal. Okay. Question 29. Once the pathogen has established in an area, steps taken to remove or destroy is known as protection, eradication, exclusion or avoidance. The answer is eradication. Question 30. The organisms lacking a well-defined nucleus are termed as fungi, protozoa, eukaryotes or prokaryotes. The answer is option D. One such example of prokaryotes, anybody that we study in plant pathology? It is bacteria. They are prokaryotes. Okay. Coming to question 31. Dithane M45 is a bactericide, insecticide, fungicide or nematicide. Answer is fungicide. Question 32. Exclusion of plant disease by legislation is known as plant quarantine, disease resistance, cultural control or biological control. Answer is plant quarantine. Question 33. Conidia and sporangia are spores produced by viruses, fungi, bacteria or phytoplasma. This is fungi. 34. Most effective fungicide against powdery mildew fungi is Dithane M45, Captan, Carathin or Bevestin. The answer is Carathin. Okay. Now, question number 35. Solar heat treatment method for the control of loose spot of wheat was given by Shrivdal, Mitra, Butler, Luthra and Sattar. The answer is option D, Luthra and Sattar. Question 36. Association of fungi with roots of higher plants is known as lichen, mycorrhiza, ascolichen or basidiolichen. Wow. Okay, so the answer is option B. Question 37. Which of the following nutrients is supplied by mycorrhizal fungi to its associated plants? Nitrogen, phosphorus, iron or sulfur? Answer is option B, phosphorus. 38. Root parasite of bajra, whether it's striker or cascata or banshee or lorenthus. All four options are examples of phanerogametic plant parasites, whether it will be root parasite or stem parasite. It can be partial or complete. Okay, coming to the answer. The answer is striker is a root parasite of bajra. But whether it's partial or complete, please better write in our comment section and let all of us know, whoever knows the answer. Question number 39. Black tip of mango is caused by zinc deficiency, pythium, boron deficiency or nitrogen deficiency. Answer is boron deficiency. Question 40. Microbiology is the science in which we study fungi, bacteria, viruses, or all the above. Answer is yes, all the above. Microbiology is the study of microorganisms, which includes fungi, viruses, and bacteria. So, all the above. Question 41. Carborundum powder, it is option A, silicon carbide, option B, diatomaceous earth, C, calcium carbonate, and D, aluminium oxide. The answer is option A, silicon carbide. Question 42. The microorganism used in brewing industry, it's aspergillus, rhizobium, yeast, or virus. It is yeast. 43. Lichen is an association between fungi and viruses, fungi and nematodes, fungi and bacteria, or fungi and algae. Answer is fungi and algae. Question 44. To which group diethane Z78 belongs? Organomercurials, dithiocarbamic acid, heterocyclic nitrogen compounds, or sulfur? It is dithiocarbamic acid. Question 45. Transformation is a process of multiplication in bacteria, fungi, bacteriophages, or phytoplasma. Answer is bacteria. In yesterday's question itself we have discussed this, right? The multiplication process in bacteria, it is transformation. Question 46. Agar-agar is produced from nostoc, yeast, oscillatoria, or gelidium? Answer is gelidium. Okay. Question 47. In fermentation industry, pasteurization is done at what temperature? 80 degrees Celsius, 62.8 degrees Celsius, 90.7 degrees Celsius, or it's 100 degrees Celsius? The answer is option B, 62.8 degrees Celsius. Coming to question 48. Which one is a host-specific toxin? Option A, tactoxin, option B, tentoxin, C, victorin, or is it physiolotoxin? The answer is option C, victorin. Question 49. Which fungicide is a polyploiding agent? Is it metalaxyl, benlate, bavistine, or carathin? The correct answer is carathin. Question 50. Metalaxyl is known to effective towards lower fungi, which is oomycetes, by interfering with option A, activity of RNA polymerase, option B, DNA synthesis, option C, protein synthesis, or none of the above. In question, they are asking the mode of action of metalaxyl. Okay. So, the answer is option A, activity of RNA polymerase. They inhibit this metalaxyl, they actually inhibit the activity of RNA polymerase, and that's how they control or manage the oomycetes fungi. Okay. Question 51. Mango malformation is common in Northeast India, Northwest India, Southwest India, or is it Southeast India? Answer is Northwest India. 52. Sensitivity of ELISA is 1 to 10 mg per ml, or it's UG per ml, or NG, or PG. This is milligram, this is micro, this is nano, and this is picogram. Okay, this is mu, actually, mu sign. So the answer will be nanogram. For ELISA, it's 1 to 10 nanogram per ml, whereas for PCR, the sensitivity of PCR, it's 1 to 10, not 1 by, 1 to 10 picogram per ml. That is for PCR. And for ELISA, it's 1 to 10 nanogram per ml. The question can also be asked like the detection limit of ELISA or the detection limit of PCR instead of sensitivity. Okay. Okay, moving forward, question 53. Which disease is successfully controlled with production of resistant variety in India? A. PG&P wilt. B. Mango malformation. C. Ganoderma wilt of coconut. D. Foot rot of black pepper. Answer is PG&P wilt. Okay. 54. Which one is an organomercurial fungicide? A. Zenep. B. Bavestin. C. Captain. D. Kerosene. The answer is kerosene. 55. Chitin is composed of N-acetyl glucosamine units, chitinine, glucose, or galactose. The answer is option A, N-acetyl glucosamine units. Question 56. Victorine is toxic at what concentration? 2 into 10 to the power minus 4 Ng per ml, 2 into 10 to the power minus 4 microgram per ml, or picogram or milligram. Answer is microgram. 57. The toxin materials have site of action on cell wall, cytoplasmic membrane, host cell protoplast, or ribosome. Answer is protoplast. This is one thing that you should remember about toxins, which make it differ with enzyme, is that enzyme they disintegrates the cell structural integrity, okay, whereas toxin, they do not interfere with the structural part, they interferes with the cell protoplasm, okay, host cell protoplasm or the protoplast. Coming to question 58. Forecasting system developed for apple's cap on the basis of leaf. I have marked the answer here. Okay. Okay, for 58, the answer will be A. Sorry, I have marked the answer already here. I didn't know. Leaf wetness period and temperature. That will be the answer. Coming to question 59. Cedar rust of apple was controlled in USA through biological control, chemical control, chemotherapy, or eradication of juniper trees. Answer is eradication of juniper trees. Question 60. Both acropetal and basipetal movement found in metalaxyl, LF, we can say it phosphatile L, C. Bavestin, D. Bordeaux mixture. The answer is phosphatile L. Question 61. UV radiation absorption by nucleic acid maximum at what? 750 nm, 180 nm, 280 nm, or 380 nm. Answer is 280 nm. 62. Yeast are used in bakery industry due to it help in CO2 production, alcohol production, protein production, production of flavor. Answer is option A, CO2 production. 63. Most commonly used transposon in molecular plant pathology. Is it BN6 or HM1 or TN5 or T4? So, where my cursor is staying? Answer is option C. 64. During transduction, it is mediated by option A, template bacteriophage, lytic bacteriophage, pili, or is it lysogenic bacteriophage? The answer is lysogenic bacteriophage. I hope you are writing it down in copy and doing revision with me. Hopefully. Okay. Moving forward to question 65. For genetic purpose, most commonly used fungus is Penicillium notatum, Neurospora crassa, Aspergillus flavus, or Cercospora piscis. Answer is Neurospora. For genetic purpose, we use Neurospora. Question 66. For control of early blight, Bordeaux mixture suspension should be 5:5:50, 8:8:50, 2:2:50, or 10:10:50. This is 2:2:50. 67. Crop rotation is useful for control of diseases caused by soil invaders, soil inhabitants, seed-borne viruses, or internally seed-borne viruses. Okay, so please remove options C and D. Remove in a sense, just eliminate it while doing the answers, because seed-borne and internally seed-borne are obviously cannot be managed with crop rotation. So it comes to soil invaders or soil inhabitants. Even along with this, inhabitants means they stays there for years and years. It can go up to 20 years. So no. The last option is soil invaders. Yes, option A is correct. Question 68. Wind plays an important role in dispersion of citrus canker, what disease of potato, loose spot of wheat, or wheat stem rust. Answer is wheat stem rust. 69. Resistance gene N have the function of option A. The options are very big. Okay. Option A, encode a detoxify enzyme. Option B, encode a receptor protein that transmits signal from protein kinase to phosphokinase. Option C, encode cytoplasmic proteins that have a nucleotide binding site and transmit signal to nucleus. Option D, encode proteins in cytoplasmic membrane that react with receptor product of a virulent AVR gene. The answer is option C. If you take time to read the options, just pause the video and read all the options and then resume it. Okay. Question 70. Which one is an antisporulent? Bavestin, Bordeaux mixture, metalaxyl, or Captain? Which one will it be? The answer is option B. Yes, it's Bordeaux mixture. 71. Which one is a wound dressing fungicide? Captain, PCNB, Zineb, or Bordeaux pest? Just focus on the word wound dressing. If we have any wound, what do? We apply ointments, right? And this is the pest. In plant case as well, we apply Portier's pest. Question 72. In dust formulations, generally active ingredient contain 4 to 10%, or 0.1 to 2%, 20 to 30%, or 15 to 20%. The answer is option A. 73. The composition of Chaubatia pest are option A, 800 gram copper carbonate, 800 gram red lead, and 1 liter of linseed oil. Option B, 800 gram copper sulfate, 800 gram red lead, 1 liter of linseed oil. Option C and option D. Just look in the questions. So the answer is option A. You know, the answer I have already seen. That's why I did not read option C and D. But you read all the options and then choose answer. That is a better way of answering. Okay. Question number 74. Which following non-soluble copper fungicide contain copper oxychloride? Bordeaux mixture, Captain, Blitox 50, or Zenep? Answer is option C. 75. The mechanism of fungicidal action of copper fungicides is thought to be a direct action, a solubilization hypothesis, indirect action, or none of the above. The answer is option B. 76. Which one is a quinone fungicide? Ospolum, Captain, Hinocen, or Spurgeon? The answer is option D. 77. Pyrimidine fungicides are used against rust, powdery mildew, downy mildew, or smut. Answer is option B. Okay. Question 78. The cosmetic effect found in case of the following fungicide. Option A, Hinocen. Option B, Carboxin. 3, Titamorph. D, Erythrimol. Answer is option C, Titamorph. 79. Which one is an organophosphorus fungicide? A, Kitazin, B, Bavastin, C, Captain, and D, Carboxin. Answer is, they have asked organophosphorus. Okay, then the answer is Kitazin. Question 80. For preparing a permanent slide, the most commonly used mounting medium is Congorate, Crystal Violet, Lactophenol, or Canada Balsam. This is Canada Balsam. 81. In order to solidify liquid media, agar-agar is added. In general, how much percentage of agar-agar is needed to be added in a liquid media to make it solid? Whether it's 1 to 2%, 4 to 6%, 8 to 10%, or it's 10 to 20%. It's 1 to 2%. 82. The most commonly used technique for studying the histopathology of plant tissues. Option A, Brackman funnel technique. B, plant microtechnique. C, gram staining. D, Watson triple stained technique. Answer is plant microtechnique. 83. The local quarantine regulation of Colirago of areca nut is prevalent in Kerala, Nilgiri Hills, Karnataka, or Maharashtra. So look in this question number 83 and 84. We get confused between the Colirago disease of areca nut and the Cutter disease. So for Colirago, is it what? Karnataka. Remember, for Kolirago it's Karnataka, and for the Katte, then it will be Maharashtra. Okay. Moving forward with question number 85. The citric acid can be manufactured from fungus Aspergillus niger, Penicillium species, Aspergillus flavus, or Clavices purpurea. Answer is Aspergillus niger. 86. Mold ripened cheese in an industry by Aspergillus niger, Penicillium, Aspergillus flavus, or Clavices. The same questions, but the answer will be different. For cheese, we use Penicillium species. Now there are lots of Penicillium species. Which one specifically? That is something we should study. Right. 87. The reserve material volutin of yeast is composed of polymetaphosphate, cellulose, glucose, or amino acid. Answer is A. Coming to 88. The two important skeletal compounds of the cell wall of most fungi are peptidoglycan and chitin, glucan and cellulose, chitin and cellulose, or peptidoglycan or and cellulose. Answer is chitin and cellulose. 89. The cell wall of oomycetes composed of chitin, peptidoglycan, lipoprotein or lipoprotein or cellulose. Answer is cellulose. This is for bacteria, this is for fungi, true fungi, so it's cellulose. Question 90. The cell wall of yeast Saccharomyces is composed of cellulose B-glucan, mannan B-glucan, cellulose chitin or chitin ketosane. Answer is option B. Question 91. For fungal growth, micronutrients are usually required in concentration ranging from option A 0.0001 to 0.5 ppm, 1 to 5 ppm, 5 to 10 ppm, or 0.00001 to 1 ppm. Answer is option A. So there will be like 3 zeros after the point. Okay, remember anyway you can. 92. All species of Phytophthora are deficient in vitamin A, B, C, or D. It's vitamin B1, which is thiamine. 93. Most yeast are deficient in vitamin A, B, E, or H. It's vitamin H, option D. 94. Optimum pH for fungal growth is around 4 to 6, 6.5 to 7.5, 8 to 10, 9 to 11. Oh my god. With the option, you can guess the answer. No need to know the specific one. All these are what? Basic. But for the optimal growth of fungi, they require acidic condition. So, obviously the answer will be 4 to 6, the pH. Option A. 95. Optimum pH of media for bacterial growth is around. Okay, the options are same, so write the answer quickly. For bacteria, it will be 6.5 to 7.5. See, it's slightly basic, but somewhere they have mentioned the bacteria prefers the neutral condition. Okay, so that's why it's around 6.5 to 7.5, around neutral. Okay, 96. Which one is useful in cure of hydrophobia? Mycorrhiza, fairy ring fungus, dog lichens, or toadstool? It's dog lichens. Question 97. Elementary corpuscles are found in viruses, bacteriophages, lower fungi, or ill-formed bacteria. It's ill-formed bacteria. 98. Hypovirulence is due to the presence of which genetic material? ssRNA, ssDNA, dsRNA, or dsDNA? It's dsRNA. Can anybody tell me hypovirulence is used to control which disease? Any cases? It's chestnut blight. Okay. 99. All plasmids consist of ssDNA, dsDNA, ssRNA, or dsRNA. So it is dsDNA. Question number 100. Which compound is known as the drug of the century? A. Penicillin, B. Guaifenesin, C. LSD, D. PAL. The answer is LSD. Question 101. The antibiotic gliotoxin is isolated from Trichoderma viride, Gliocladium virens, Gibberella fusicori, or Aspergillus terreus. The answer is option A, Trichoderma viride. Question 102. Phytoalexin trifoliarin is produced by potato, alfalfa, bean, or red clover. The answer is option B. Question 103. A chemical that reduces the phytotoxicity of another chemical is known as A. Spreader, B. Sticker, C. Safener, or carrier. The answer is C. Safener. Which one is a good safener? Bentonite clay, lime, gum arabic, or flour? Answer is obviously lime. 105. Which one is a good sticker? Options are same, but the answer will be different. The answer is gum. It sticks, so it's a good sticker. 106. Which one is a good spreader? All options are same except the D one, but the answer is not D. It is option A, bentonite clay. 107. Population of a host in which all individuals have a particular character of resistance in common is known as option A, immunity, option B, pathogen, option C, durable resistance, and option D is general resistance. Answer is option B. 108. Of all losses caused by plant diseases, which type of plant diseases are most costly in terms of monetary or in man hours? Answer is, okay, the options first. The options are pre-emergence disease, post-emergence disease, post-harvest disease, or damping of diseases. The answer is post-harvest diseases. 109. Which post-harvest pathogen consumed fructose earlier than glucose from the infected tissue? Pestalotia side, Formicide, Curvularia lunata, or Diplodia natalensis? Answer is Diplodia. Next question. 110. Carbon source of fungi is mainly CO2, CO, carbohydrates or methane. It's carbohydrates. 111. Formation of club-like thick roots on club root diseases of crucifers is due to hypoplasia, hypertrophy, hyperplasia and hypertrophy, or hyperplasia and hypertrophy. See, this two look same, but this is hyperplasia. For D, it is hypoplasia and hypertrophy. So the answer will be neither option C or D. Answer is option B, which is only hypertrophy. Okay. Coming to question number 112. An example of chitin containing in cell wall of Oomycetes fungi is Apodoclea, Pythium, albigo or Allomyces. Option is option A, Apodoclea. 113. Plant diseases cause maximum damage to the following. Which crop? Rice, wheat, potato or onion? Option? Which one? C, potato. 114. In India, plant diseases causes approximately how much crop losses do you think? Is it 10%, 17%, 20% or 26%? This is actually the highest of all the options. It's 26%. Question number 115. Insect pest, weeds and plant diseases cause approximately how much crop losses do you think? 21, 38, 41 or 51? This is 38%. 116. The most sensitive living things to air pollution are mycorrhiza, rhizobium, lichens or bacteriophage. Answer is lichen. 117. For organic culture of rust fungi, the most essential substance needed is the options: iron, vitamin, potash or sulfur containing amino acid. Now take 2 seconds. So the answer is option D, sulfur containing amino acid. 118. Some pathogens secrete some iron chelating agent known as siderophores, phytoalexins, elicitors or PR proteins. Answer is siderophores. 119. Plant quarantine method is used only when the pathogen is seed transmitted, the pathogen is wind borne, the pathogen is soil inhabitant or the pathogen is vector transmissible. Answer is option A. Only when it can be transferred from state to state or country to country, right? If they are soil inhabitant or wind-borne, they cannot be controlled, or vector transmissible, they will do its own job. So only when the pathogen is seed transmitted, the plant quarantine method works. 120. Pan causes leaf damage, silver leaf disease of upper portion, lower portion, fallen leaves or dried leaves. The option B, lower portion. Question 121. Orbanchi is a total stem parasite, semi-stem parasite, total root parasite or semi-stem parasite. Answer is option C. Next, 122. An instrument used for continuous culturing microorganism is turbidostat, incubator, colorimeter or laminar flow. The answer is option A. Next, 123. Urea spray to the foliar fallen leaves is a good integrated control measures of lead blight of potato, fire blight of apple, early blight of tomato or apple scab? The answer is apple scab. Scab. Okay. It's not looking nice. Okay. 124. CF9 is a resistant gene found in potato, tomato, rice or brinjal. Answer is option B, tomato. 125. Ozone O3 concentration which injured lower leaves in a concentration of 1 ppm, 0.01 ppm, 0.001 ppm or 0.1 ppm. It's 1 ppm. Option A. It seems the last question for today, which is 126. Chlorosis due to iron deficiency detected in older leaves, older stems, young growing leaves or flowers. Option C, young growing leaves. Okay. Now see, it seems to an end, but for tomorrow, I prefer we start from the next page. So let's cover this question number 127 and end for today's revision. All right. The famous gene for gene is first established in 1946 in which pathogen? Melanspora lini, Phytophthora infestans, Botrytis cinerea or Alternaria solani. I'll give 5 seconds for the last question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, it was not required because the answer is easy. It is Melanspora lini. So that's all for day 2, and we will be back with the day 3 with the rest of the questions of general plant pathology of Utpal Kumar Bhattacharya. Okay then, till then, keep learning, keep growing, and good luck.